Hey there, and welcome to another exciting episode of Tales from the Podcast. I'm your host, JB, here with Jack Hunter. How's it going, buddy?
It's going good, man. It's going really good. It has been a massive 2 weeks since last show, man. A lot of things have happened. I know we announced several weeks ago about my baby, and now we know what it is.
Right. You're still going to eat the afterbirth?
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to go all like vegan.
Paid content.
Wait,
$15 a ticket.
Yes. I don't know if that's vegan.
I don't know.
I know in some cultures they eat it as
we have
soup.
a vegan, I'm pretty sure cannibal, because that's technically cannibalism, right?
Would it be? But it's like the most heaviest protein ever.
I don't
know. What I'm saying?
Just because it's heavy in protein doesn't mean it's not something else. You know what I mean? I don't know. I have no idea.
Anyways, and we're also we forgot. We're also discussing the actual size of Ron Pertwee's dick, which is like that. So,
oh god!
I had to bring that up.
Ron says, "I smell estrogen." Jack must be on the show. Let's keep everything light and fun, guys.
Light and fun. You didn't let him be light and fun last week.
Oh, you guys,
Sam.
You guys are always going at it. Sam, howdy. How's it going, buddy?
What's up, Sam?
Oh, Sean Smithson. What's up, brothers? Sean. Hope you're all doing well. Of course we are, man. Hope you're doing pretty good, man. And we got our good buddy, David.
Hi, David. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Get your shot glasses ready. And there we already enunciated.
One of my favorite horror authors is Stephen King. Many of the people who worked or starred in the episode of Tales from the Crypt had also worked on or starred in many Stephen King movies, like Mary Lambert, who directed the episode Collection Completed, directed the original Pet Sematary, and Moses Gunn, who appeared in the episode Fitting Punishment, appeared in Firestarter. Awesome. We got Sean.
That's my question,
Jack. I think he's talking about eating afterbirth.
Dude, I do. What if I did that? Okay, like I am OCD with cleanliness and everything else. Dude, I would puke like it would be a snuff film of me puking. Like I just even thinking about it. That's a big no. Oh God.
I think you can. You would not be really good on like that whole like Fear Factor style stuff. Then I'm assuming.
No. Well, no. Like if it was for money, like if I was like, dude, okay, I'm not even gonna say that because $20 is $20.
All right. Let's get it out. Let's get it out in the open right now. Okay. By the way, Ron says, "Be nice. I almost died on Tuesday." He said the sequel to Aftermath.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's bad. So, anyways, how much money would it take? Like, what is the comfortable amount in your life where you're like, okay, I'll eat that live, and then I can gauge out ticket prices.
Oh,
come on!
You.
Shoot a number out there. Shoot a number out there. We can see if we can make it happen.
$5,000. $5,000. That's it.
$5,000. So if we could somehow raise $5,000, we can get a video of after Jack's baby of him eating the afterbirth. So if anybody wants to check that out, please let us know.
Like, I'm not into that. And I you know what? Oh God, no. But no, man, it's been an exciting 2 weeks. We're starting pre-production on my next film called Her Day One, which I can show the teaser poster right here if you guys want to check it out. It's just a little tease. We start production next month, and sorry. I was gonna take it down, Justin, but check out Jack Hunter Productions. We got all kind of stuff there. We're doing a competition with the cast where you can buy like shirts and they get perks and all kind of cool stuff. So check us out. But Justin, why don't we get to tonight's guest? That, well, we're gonna have to fuss at him. And I love Michael, but we're gonna play. I see him down there. We're fussing at you, Michael. It's okay. Right. You let me. I got to talk a long time, so I'm okay with it, Michael. So, ladies and gentlemen, returning guest to our show, a very personal friend to Justin and I, the wonderful Michael Ravenshadow.
Oh, Bombaleo. Big ups. I'm very happy to be here again. Sorry for the delay. There was some machinations behind the scenes, but we're here right now and very excited to be here with you fellas on this very special night.
Awesome. Now, I'm very curious. You said we're. Is there somebody else with you today?
The royal we.
I love it. I love it, man. So anyway, man, it's been a while since we've had you on. Obviously, as you announced on your show, Trick or Treat Radio, you've already done your first trilogy of 666, and this is your second now. So, like, I don't know. I wish we could figure out a way to do a prequel. I guess it's gonna have to kind of be like us doing the cartoon. And
to be fair, being 44 years old and a Star Wars fan, I don't really want to talk about prequels.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to fucking agree with you, Michael. What? Oh, she's dead. No,
I might be a fan.
Padme. No, I just want to say, even listening to last episode 4, I know we're a little bit ahead of the game. But I want to say, Jack, big ups for yourself for co-creating a life form. That's very nice. I'm very happy for you.
Thank you.
Did you happen to catch the part of us trying to raise a certain amount of money to watch him eat the afterbirth?
I did. I turned that part down.
Yes, thank you.
But no, and to be fair, as mentioned before with the guest talking about getting a jacket, if I can, toot my own horn for a moment, this is my 6th episode appearance, but also Mars and I were on the the
comic book trials episode,
Seduction of the Innocent. Along with an episode of Two Guys, One Crypt. So I think this might be my 6th appearance on the show, starting a second 666 trilogy, if you'll have me. So,
of course.
I feel I should have a jacket or a cape.
I feel if anything, we're going to work on a cape.
Thank you.
I don't feel like a jacket's really appropriate for anybody to wear. But I feel like a cape is socially acceptable for any point in time.
But if you want to really try to find a cape, just go to MANSCAPED.com and use our promo code when you buy something. They could possibly send you a free cape. So just check. It's like a draw or something. Hey. Go to MANSCAPED.com, guys.
And to be fair, as a half Italian American, we're very hairy people. So I'm very interested in these products and these services. So I might have to subscribe and check out what they have to offer.
Oh, dude, Michael, I'm not even gonna lie to you. My balls have never been smoother.
Dude, me and Justin had a whole conversation. I never thought I'd have a conversation with another man about how smooth my balls are. And dude, they're fucking smooth. As
good for you.
I'm not gonna finish that because it sounds very bad.
And I did it in the shower with the water going too. It's all waterproof and everything, man.
I did it in my bathroom.
And Jack takes
So-
baths like a woman.
I do. Yeah. Yesterday, was it today or yesterday? I actually called him from the bath because he always calls me when I'm in the bath, and he's like, "Did you actually fucking call me from the bath?" I'm like, "Duh." It's the only time I think about you.
Oh God. That's horrible. So anyways, man, we are real happy to have you on, and especially happy to sit here and talk Tales from the Crypt with you once again. I know you're quite the
yes.
comic fan. I'm not sure if you actually had time to check out the comic book issue for this one.
Unfortunately, I didn't. We had a little bit of bummer news earlier today in our Trick or Treat Radio community. So it was I don't remember the showdown, but that's why I had my delay. So I do apologize to both of you and your listeners. But we had a little bit of a shock earlier today. So, but we're here. We're going to talk some Tales from the Crypt, some horror stuff, and probably some DNF jokes. So I'm definitely very excited for that.
DNF,
awesome, man.
I'm confused. But before, but no. Okay, Michael, I bring this up every episode, every time we talk. Usually it's before the show, but tonight, but the new Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, and Jack, I was thinking about you when I watched the picture. On a rainy Sunday afternoon, I got takeout, me and my dog Oliver. So I watched it.
Okay.
So I enjoyed it for what it was.
That's fair. That's fair. That's very fair.
I
won't give any spoilers. I'll say a 6 out of 10.
So I will say, I remember once again, 95, 96, seeing it in theaters. And I know how much you love it, brother. Now I have been playing the video games for a long time. I remember when it first dropped and getting the blood code on Sega Genesis to give you a time frame.
Yes. Oh my God. Yes.
And then what Nintendo had the green blood, but Sega had the red blood kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was like you had to do the left, right, up, down, over, left, right. Yeah. I remember that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't quite the Contra code, but it was pretty fucking close.
Right.
I remember on Sega you just had to turn the blood on.
Yeah.
You fuckers.
And I know video games have gotten more and more complex in the storylines over the years. It's almost like, 20 years ago arguing, well, the comic books have so much more story. And a normie might say, well, it's a fucking funny book, right? So I know video game storylines have progressed.
Yeah.
I saw it as a lackluster superhero film. What I liked... Go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
What I thought Kano was fucking a riot.
Dude, yes, straight. Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
they did a really good job with him. I just, me personally, I did not enjoy the way Scorpion was done. I thought it could have been handled better. I'm not saying it was horrible, but I would have liked to see it better, different. I don't know. I like a different Scorpion, I guess. I'll leave it at that.
What I liked about it, honestly, was the fact how the image of Scorpion was completely like 180 or 90, whatever you want to say, flipped. Honestly, he was all the films and like the series, he was always a bad guy, and with this one, it made you feel for like how he became it. He found his Arcata or something. I think Arcata.
Well, they rely heavily on the like the whole kind of like Scorpion versus Sub-Zero thing. Like
yeah.
Like they go with that storyline quite a bit. I don't think you're giving away any spoilers.
No spoilers. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, one more thing.
Go ahead,
one more. The CGI on Goro sucked donkey dick. And that's it.
Now, I thought Goro was remarkably underserved.
Absolutely.
Okay. I thought he was way better looking in the 90s one.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. All right, so
yeah.
ladies and gentlemen,
anyways,
you are here for Tales from the Podcast, where we discuss Tales from the Crypt, not Mortal Kombat. But
no,
that's
we're gonna have
Michael and I's thing.
show.
That's our thing, look, guys. If you've seen him, it's his 6th appearance. Every time we're here, we always talk about it. We always talk about how I'm going to be on a show where we discuss all the films. Oh, by the way, it was Better Annihilation. Okay, so let's get to this episode of Tales from the Crypt.
Right, but before we do, let's catch up on some of these comments. So first one, Sean. Wow, you're cheap and easy, Jack. I 100% agree, Sean. You are extremely observant. Sam, dang, Jack lag. Yeah, Jack has like the shittiest internet in the fucking world. Sam, I suddenly feel like I'm watching YouTube ad after ad.
Check out manscaped.com.
Oh, shut up, Jack. So how much I have Jack touch Chuck's balls to describe how smooth they are? Probably less than 5,000.
50 cents, bro. 50 cents. I'm in.
It's more of a matter of how much you got to pay Chuck. All right, we got David. This episode stars Meatloaf, who used to be the hit singer for one of the songs I remember is "I Will Do Anything for Love." I personally remember. I remember. What didn't he do? That Total Eclipse of the Heart.
He did. And
that's my favorite Meatloaf jam.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. I'm gonna say that. Yeah.
Let's see. Well, even though it's not just Meatloaf, but all right, David, welcome to the next level. Sean, I expected more from Mortal Kombat, but I guess they were trying to build things up for more. Hopefully, it gets more violent.
There's 4 more films planned. There's 4 more.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean anything good all the time.
Oh, Michael's raising his hand.
Jack, Kung Lao. Hat in the sand.
Tits. Like that was, yes.
Dope, right?
Yeah, like yeah. Flawless victory. Like I love those little things.
Oh God.
Now,
it definitely seems like this right here is definitely going to end up talking a lot about Mortal Kombat. That's for sure.
Jackie and I are going to do a Mortal Kombat podcast. We're going to talk after the show.
Yes. Yeah. But okay, go ahead, Michael. You're going to say something. It's okay. You just continue. It's fine.
It's still Mortal fucking Kombat. I mean,
Go for it, man.
I
can't say anything bad about it. I absolutely love it. I'm going to be honest.
I thought having an Asian Raiden was nice. For once, I still wish he did stuff. But
they teased it. They teased it at the end. They teased it, and it's like it basically. I'm shutting up. Never mind.
No, go for it. No,
it's a spoiler. It's a spoiler. Right?
It's a spoiler for everybody now.
No, fuck you. No, go watch the movie. It's okay.
It's definitely better than Annihilation. It was a lot of fun, though.
We keep getting off. Just tell us the Crypt.
It's such a good one, though. I don't know. It is good for what it is. I give it that.
You know what? If I'll say this, if 2 turns to a 3, and Justin knows what I'm saying, then we can get Michael on that and do that movie. Just saying. Right,
oh God, we're gonna start spoiling like brand new movies right away. That's what we need to do, is just start a whole new show where we watch movies the day they come out and spoil the fucking shit out of them.
And tag Lance Wagner in every post.
Yeah. Yes. Oh shit. Kevin Spacey's fucking Kaiser Soze. Sorry. It came up in 95.
Right.
What?
It's so horrible.
He wasn't an alien in K-Pax. It's all fake. He was just delusional. he
nice
hid under a bed.
Right? I love it. Oh God, I really want to play some Mortal Kombat now, man.
Right?
I really do. Sean, this is what happens in podcasts. You get off topic sometimes, and that's cool. It shows you're real and not scripted. Right?
No.
And then Jack goes and ruins it with a MANSCAPED ad every few seconds.
What is on Idiocracy where is this oh God, what is it? Like they say
Brondo?
Brondo. Check out Brondo.
He has electrolytes.
He has electrolytes. South Carolina, what's up?
It's so fucking stupid. That's
Oh,
for
it's bad.
sure. I love it.
It's
Man.
It's retelling. They're retelling the
Oh,
future. Anyways,
right.
so
Yeah.
what are we here for, JB?
We're here to talk about Tales from the Crypt and probably randomly jump back and forth about Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. It's going to be a 2-hour show, guys. Just stay with us. But I will tell you this: I will review the episode quicker than Chuck can shave his balls.
Whatever. How do you know how long it takes him to shave his balls first?
We Facebook a video. It's our thing.
It's horrible. It really is. So, anyways, I guess I should probably go ahead and introduce this episode a little bit. So this is
20 minutes in. Sure.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, you're right. We are 20 minutes.
Michael, this is what happens when you come here, dude. Our shows are like 45 minutes to an hour, and it goes on to like hour and 45 with us, man.
Yeah, no one's going to work tomorrow. We'll fucking show up 11 o'clock noon, wrecked, our hair fucked up, our nose bleeding. Like, what do you expect? We're on Tales from the fucking podcast with Ravenshadow.
It's fun though. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, who gives a fuck? Okay, so what are we here for, JB?
All right. So we are talking about an episode of Tales from the Crypt from season 4, episode 6, titled.
By the way, his death was bullshit. Oh, not a spoiler.
Sure. All right. So this one's titled What's Cooking? And this is based off of the Haunt of Fear comic, issue number 12, and this first aired July 12th of 1992. This was directed by the Gilbert Adler. The Gilbert Adler. Yes.
The Gilbert Adler.
Yes. Ravenshadow probably knows him best from like Dylan Dog.
Yes. Yeah.
Ghost Ship.
Yeah, the great
Superman Returns. Yeah. Dude's done a lot of really cool shit. Superman Returns.
Oh shit, I'm in. Let's
go. Yeah.
There we go. There's another show. Yep.
Right. And then this right here was written by A.L. Katz. Oh, he did. Obviously, both these guys are big time producers for Tales from the Crypt also. And
whoa. What?
Oh, I know.
What? What?
You
motherfucker.
You wait.
What? I hate you. You're okay, everybody. By the way, you don't know what's going on right now, but I'm baffled because I'm so proud right now. I'm happy. Man. Oh my god. I'm in awe right now.
All right. I'll explain. Shut the fuck up, Jack. Chill out. So, anyways, since we've been talking about Mortal Kombat so much, we have good friend of the show, somebody who helped me get my start doing podcasting. Not only that, but our networking partner for the Punch Farm Network, Mr. Mark Sheets, is joining us today.
Yeah.
He had a few things to talk about with Mortal Kombat with us. So, yeah, he messaged me. So I brought him on.
Mark? Oh my god, guys, Mark. Oh
hello.
God.
I can't hear
going,
you,
buddy.
I see you.
We can see you just fine and hear you. I don't know what's going on. No, we can't hear you now, man.
We heard you say hello.
He's muted. He's muted.
Why'd you mute yourself? Don't mute yourself.
Yeah, I can't unmute him. It says their mic isn't connected right now. So
okay, so well,
he's definitely having a mic issue.
No, Mark, come on, dude. You can do this, dude. You can don't give up. Don't come on. We believe in you.
Difficulties.
Whatever you just did, you reached over. Undo it.
Yeah, we heard him. Well, he couldn't hear us. So
no. Okay. All right. Log out. Log back in. Mark, you got to come in. So, everyone listening, this was a total surprise to me, and I'm flustered because first time I'm seeing Mark face to face. I started podcasting with Mark on Found Footage Radio. We started that after I was interviewed on his show. Oh, come on, Mark, come.
Dude,
come on.
Well, maybe he'll figure it out.
Come on.
You might have to go ahead and back out. Let me go ahead and I'll message him and everything. So Jack, go ahead and just talk for a minute.
Okay, well, that's very easy to do. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mark. We started Found Footage Radio back in 2018. He interviewed me for my film, Paranoia Tapes 2. And we started this whole type of just this conversation. It ended up being a 4-hour conversation interview, even after the interview was done. And, a couple months later, we started Found Footage Radio. And, as people who've followed me in podcasting along with Justin, I had a rough year that year, and we had to unfortunately end Found Footage Radio. But when things picked up, me and JB got back going, and we he started Tales from the Podcast, which I was an original host on, but it was just right when I got out of rehab, and I was very exciting and entertaining and eccentric. Oh,
yo.
Hey, yes. Can you hear us now?
There he is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can.
Can you hear us, though?
Is that a yes? Because I can't fucking hear you.
Yep. Are you kidding? Okay, go to your settings.
Awesome.
Go to he can't
right.
hear me. He can't hear me. Tell him to go to his
settings. What the fuck you guys were saying. This is hilarious.
Go bring okay, share your screen or something, Justin.
He can't.
My dick? Jack, you're pointing my dick?
Wait.
Oh, now we're playing a game. Okay. I get it.
Okay. Me, I'm gonna type in the chat. Okay. I'm gonna type in the chat right there. So
I do not want to play with Michael Ravenshadow's penis.
I already did it.
Come on.
Is that the game?
Damn it. You already, damn. Look in the private chat. Dear God. Yeah.
I assume you guys can hear me, but I cannot hear you. But I'm having a great time trying to figure out. Jack saying, go, exit, get the fuck out of here.
No.
I'm done with you. Wait.
No.
He's not.
The third
Three,
the third one.
2,
No.
1.
No.
Exit the fuck out.
Third.
Justin, you're the producer, man. What happened here, bro?
Well, you can't hear me. You're having an audio issue on your side. I'm typing to you.
Type.
It's on his end, that's for sure.
Wait, he can hear you?
No, he can't hear me at all. He's not able to hear anything.
Okay.
It's his audio settings.
Look,
I fucking love this shit.
Private
chat. Unfortunately, I can't hear you, buddy.
Boom.
I love you.
There we go.
Hope you're doing well.
There you go. Look, there you go. Hopefully he gets that. By the way, there's a private chat, everyone, if you didn't know.
Right. So anyways, while he's working on that, I'm just going to let him go ahead and sit there for a moment. But we're going to go ahead and catch up on this episode and finish talking about some of the people in there. And hopefully he can get this figured out and we can talk a few more minutes about Mortal Kombat. So anyway.
God.
Try this.
Right. So he's trying to go ahead and check it out. So who knows? We never know. So anyways, this episode stars one of Jack's favorite men of all time, Christopher Reeves.
Can you hear me now?
No,
fuck this stupid ass show.
Can you hear us?
How does Ravenshadow
Justin, I don't know what's going on. Obviously you can hear me, but technology, look at the gray hair. I can't figure it.
Look.
Jack saying, look at my
no.
My dick can fix everything. Wait. No.
Okay. Look.
It can't.
Right.
Jack, just type to him, okay?
I'll type to him.
Private chat, all right?
Private chat? Okay.
Yeah, tell him on the bottom of the screen about the StreamYard and stuff like that. Me and Michael. Who the hell is that?
I'll exit and come back in.
What the fuck, guys? All right.
That was Michael.
I'm going to catch us up on this episode real quick because this is getting fucking crazy already.
Dude, 30 minutes in. Nothing about the episode except Christopher Reeve.
I know. People are going to fucking love us today. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We're all over the fucking place. So we got Christopher Reeves in this, who's best known for Superman. He was in, Death Trap, Aviator. A lot of TV.
Window?
I don't know. You want to hear a funny joke?
No.
What was that, Ravenshadow?
Street Smart with him and Morgan Freeman.
No, I don't want to hear a
okay, I was not asking you. Ravenshadow, do you want to hear a funny joke?
I do. Yeah. Yes.
All right. What is the opposite of Christopher Reeves?
I'm fucking scared to ask the question, but what?
Think about it.
Christopher Walken.
Oh, that's really fucking happened, dude.
Sorry.
That was a tragedy.
I know.
Bruh. Okay. Let's see. Hold on.
I can't help it.
Mark. Yes.
Can you hear us?
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes. Don't do anything.
Yes.
Put your headphones back on. Don't touch a thing. Okay.
Can you hear us?
I can hear you.
All right, there we go. So, anyways, Mark wanted to come on for a few moments and chat about some Mortal Kombat with us.
Well, no, I happen to be watching you guys. I'm sorry, Mom. I can't figure out my own board and microphone. But because I had a few beers.
What can you do?
Yeah.
But you guys were talking about Mortal Kombat in the new movie, and I was raging.
Oh, yeah? Well, give us your opinion, man. We're really interested. That's for sure.
Well, no. First off, did you guys like the new movie?
Like I said, I stand by it when I said I'd give it like a 6 out of 10.
I give it a. You know what? For not having a real Mortal Kombat movie since Annihilation, it's got a good 7.9 to me. Some things weren't perfect, but look, I mean, what can we expect? We didn't know what to expect. So,
what about you, Ravenshadow?
No, I think I would probably give it a 6. I mean, it was better than fucking Van Helsing, right?
Yeah,
right.
That's.
I mean, but you can say that about a whole lot of things.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
But I think it almost like tried to do like a super team type thing. It almost tried to like be like a R-rated Power Rangers, right?
Yeah.
Some
That's an interesting way to say it.
Yeah.
First, I want to say, because it's been like many years, Ravenshadow, great to see you again, man. I wish I could have came back up for another Scaricon, but fuck the pandemic.
Oh, brother, I'm so excited to see you, man. Like, for those who don't know, and this is a weird, like, I think we're all practically related now. I feel like I'm fucking Drexel in fucking True Romance.
Fucking Mark's our daddy.
Yeah, but I met Mark in real life, and he's been up here in New England, doing the podcast, and the Paranormal Punchers is very exciting. And I got to tell you, I can't stop thinking about you because I've been watching the fucking Sasquatch documentary on Hulu, and I'm like, I should reach out to fucking Mark. But no, I love you, brother. We've met in real life. We've had beers. We shake hands. So to not only be on Tales from the podcast with JB and Jack, but to see you tonight makes this the best night of the week. So I miss you, brother. Hope your wife's doing well.
Yeah, I miss you. I miss everybody on Trick or Treat Radio. Jack, I miss talking to you. JB, thank you. It was just a weird, perfect timing that I said, "Holy shit, I'm drinking a beer, watching you guys." And he said, "Well, you can jump in." I was just joking, JB. This is your
dude. You are always welcome on at any.
And I'm sorry I couldn't get my audio to sound better.
It's okay. It's not like you do this stuff.
I know. It's not like you do it professionally.
I got a fucking microphone.
I know.
Look, man, it's like what 11 o'clock on the East Coast,
right? And by the way, I've met Mark in person as well too.
But yeah, no, I heard you guys talking about the new Mortal Kombat. Jack, you seem to be loving it.
I do love it. Like I said, it could have been better, but I look at it as comparing it to Annihilation, the sequel that everyone wants to forget. And I actually tried watching it again and I fell asleep. So that says a lot. So, yeah.
Yeah, for me, like playing the Mortal Kombat on the Sega Genesis, and then watching the movie, the original movie,
Right.
the music, the the first one was amazing. Annihilation.
Yes.
I actually went to that place that Mind Erases thing.
Yeah,
So
like Total Recall.
Total Recall. I had that white. The new movie, the first 10 minutes for me was like the best Mortal Kombat action sequence ever.
Yeah.
And then it started to slowly kind of disintegrate as far as storytelling. But that first 10 minutes with Scorpion before he was Scorpion.
Right.
Some badass filmmaking, choreography.
Right. But it's like the rest of it was directed by somebody else.
Yeah, the first 10 minutes were given to somebody cool. And the last hour and a half was given to McG.
Oh my God.
I can agree with that. I definitely feel the same about the beginning. The beginning was probably one of the best action scenes in a Mortal Kombat movie. Yeah. It was awesome, but I also like that kind of movies in general, and they're all the way like that. The more ridiculous they are, the better. Hell, anything related to like the Journey to the West movies are fucking amazing.
And if you do, I mean, and like to fill the gap, between the last film and this one, we had Mortal Kombat Legacy, which was a YouTube series. Season only had 2 seasons. We had Mortal Kombat Conquest. We also had the Scorpion animated movie and the god awful CGI 1997 movie that was complete garbage. And we had the USA Network Mortal Kombat Defenders of Outworld, or the Outer Realms or something. And that was pretty cool. But I'd say Legacy, like in between, was the best by far. They did better. Actually, they did better graphics than this one. So, in my opinion.
Well, I'll go with the original Mortal Kombat with Highlander as
Raiden.
Raiden, thank you.
Yep.
Actually, like, I can't believe you haven't talked about it yet, but that's one of the best movies ever is Highlander.
Yeah, we got a very long list of movies that people want us to do.
What is that? What's Highlander?
I wouldn't be surprised.
They based it on the cartoon.
Oh yeah. Cartoon.
Fucking Jack hasn't watched half the fucking decent shit out there.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
Jack never watched Black Christmas until we made him for the show.
Right.
Yeah. Horror film director over here, Jack Hunter.
Now, to be fair, Shang Tsung in the 90s picture was way more charismatic than the Shang Tsung in this one. That dude was the best, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I'd say this Shang Tsung was a bitch, especially after that one scene. Everybody is killing his people, and he's like, come here, your soul is mine. Like, that was a bitch kill. Like, he had a temper tantrum. I did not like that. I thought that was the most, like, if you're going to kill off a main character, no spoilers, do it in a good way. That was tasteless.
I will say I'm happy it was that character, though.
Oh, no.
I thought
David goes.
I thought the Scorpion misdirection was kind of lackluster because it leads you to think something else.
Yeah.
Okay, how you guys are dropping my rating? I'm going with you guys a 6. Damn it. We're going to a 6.
So there we are.
I'll agree with Justin too. Yes, I know. I'm being honest. I want to hype it up, but it is a 6. And the theme for Mortal Kombat. What the fuck? What in the actual fuck? Why did they? Oh God.
There's some things you should have. You should always keep. Like they always keep. So speaking of Christopher Reeve and Superman Returns, they keep going back to John Williams' score, right?
Right.
There are certain things like, and once again, when they come to like Judge Dredd movies, why don't they use the Anthrax song "I Am the Law" in any of these pictures? Blows my fucking mind. But when it comes to Mortal Kombat, you fucking play the fucking song, right? It's the fucking it's the John Williams score of that. We got a little bit at the end, but come on.
The only film series that should change
Williams
its
would
song
have
is
a problem
James
with
Bond.
comparing his Superman theme with the Mortal Kombat theme. I'm sure John Williams would be upset, but I see exactly what you're saying. And yes, you kind of that it's iconic with the Mortal Kombat.
Right.
It is.
Like, I mean, I loved how they like teased it throughout the film, and then at the very end credits, it starts, and you're like, "What the hell is this cancel culture bullshit I'm listening to?" That's what it felt like to me. I'm sorry, it's like they took out something that was offensive, and they put
There was
in
nothing
just
offensive in it. They just completely
I know, but
changed it.
no, but it had the tune, but it wasn't as hard hitting. It was just like, you know, it was kind of like when they remade Power Rangers. Speaking of Power Rangers, the Power Rangers theme in the 2017
Power Rangers.
You know, I fucking love Power Rangers. Don't get me started. I love it, but they changed it so much. Like when it was revealed they were the Power Rangers, it was just like this lackluster John Williams. I mean, with John Williams is amazing, but they tried to do that in the film, and it failed. Like it didn't deliver.
Yeah. The Secret of the Ooze was way better than the newest one.
That was a turtle movie, wasn't it?
No, the Ooze, whatever. Like, you know which one I'm talking about, Jack? The Ooze Power Ranger one or whatever. Yeah, that's Secret of the Ooze. That's Ninja Turtles too, isn't it?
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, that was way better than Power Rangers too.
Way better.
Oh yeah, I got the soundtrack to that one somewhere, dude. I fucking love it. Oh, whatever. Oh man. Anyways, I should probably rope this back in and talk a little bit more about Tales from the Crypt. We're 40 minutes in and we haven't even really got into the episode yet, guys.
Mark, do you want to stay? Do you want to stay for the episode? You can. I mean, you're more than welcome. Hell, while we review it, by the time we get to the review, you can watch it.
I feel like I derailed the show.
No, I didn't.
The show.
To be fair, Mortal Kombat in general derailed the show. Like that Mortal Kombat, like you added to it a little bit, but Mortal Kombat still stayed the main theme throughout the entire part of it.
Well, that's why
I seriously hope. I seriously hope there's a fight style Tales from the Crypt.
Samuel, I'm saying, bro.
There we go. So, Mark, we're going to talk a little bit about a Tales from the Crypt episode that we're not sure you even saw.
Here we go.
Samuel's like, "Oh, Mark, please stay." That also sounded like he's like, "Get the fuck out of here."
I don't know. No. Sam's not a sarcastic person.
Okay.
He's a very loving guy.
Well, JB, look, due to time, I think honestly, right now we should probably play our commercial, and then
let's go ahead and we'll do a quick walkthrough first.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be completely fine, dude. Don't worry about that.
Okay, I was just thinking outside.
No, we'll stop. You don't get paid to do that.
Whoa.
Mark, he's come a long way. He's come a long way since Southwest Radio.
He has.
Yeah.
I learned a lot from you, man. I have.
I mean, you know it better. I can't shut the fuck up when talking to guests, so it's no surprise.
It's a crazy circle because I learned from Trick or Treat Radio, Thermal Punchers to you. So it's a strange circle right now.
It's like you spawned me, then spawned him with. Yeah.
The way you word that sounds really, really gross. So
to be fair, we did 45 minutes on a few weeks ago, so it's fine.
All right, so Justin, let's get to the rest of the amazing cast.
All right. So the cast, we obviously got Christopher Reeves. I told my very awesome Christopher Walken joke. Everybody laughed. It was hysterical if you missed it. It was the greatest scene ever in podcasting history. Then we got Bess Armstrong in here as Irma. Probably best known for Jaws 3D. I'm not.
Oh yeah.
She was also in Jack's favorite movie, That Darn Cat.
That darn cat. Before Christina Ricci showed her boobs. Oh shit.
God. And a lot of these people, they obviously do a shit ton of TV, so I'm not going to go through and list every little thing that they did, but I'm not a big Superman fan. I'll go ahead and admit it. Not my favorite superhero. I think there's better ones out there.
And Ron, he had that comment, I will not fight you, Ron. Christopher Reeves was the best Superman.
Yes.
Yep.
Agreed.
100%. Though, I feel like when you watch Brandon Roth.
Here we go.
No. If you watch him in the Superman, but then you watch him in the Legends of Tomorrow, I feel like Brandon Roth just did not get his due. He wants to be a superhero in a TV show or movie so bad that movie just didn't serve him. So he finally got to be something cool with Legends of Tomorrow. So that guy is still
actually, yeah. Kingdom Come. He played in last year's crossover.
That's right. Yeah, he's great.
And JB and Jack, I'm sorry for derailing your show even more. But Mark, you complete
it's okay, brother.
In so many ways.
Timestamp like a motherfucker.
You should message me tomorrow, and we'll have some conversations, me and you.
I messaged you right now, and you didn't even notice. It's happening.
I'm looking at my phone right now. I can't even touch it. I'm fucking trying to figure shit out. My girlfriend's not here. But yes. But Brandon Routh, I think he got his redemption playing future Superman in Legends.
100%.
And it's a crime. And even though I am a Superman mark, like a motherfucker, I think the new show Lois and Superman on the WB or whatever the fuck it's called, CW.
CW.
No,
CW.
Yeah, it's not WWB anymore. Thank goodness. But why they didn't spin off Brendan Routh as Kingdom Come Superman is a crime, because the dude is cut. He's built. His job was to be a Christopher Reeve impersonator,
right?
And he just got shortchanged for whatever reason. But he was killer as future Kal-El. It was dope.
Oh
yeah,
dude,
and there was another movie. Oh, I'm sorry, Jack. Go ahead, man.
No, Dylan Dog. Are you talking?
No,
it was Scott Pilgrim. Scott Pilgrim.
But Scott Pilgrim. But also, that was a Dylan Dog. There was another movie where he was like in tune with the supernatural.
Dylan Dog.
Wants so much to be in a comic book movie that I'm glad he was able to be in Legends of Tomorrow and achieve it. Because the guy, come on, he's handsome as fuck. Yep. He really tried so hard, and I'm glad he got to be it in Legends.
And he was a fucking
Justin. Right? Yeah, he killed it as all those characters. But Justin, Sam made a comment earlier, and I think you should bring it up. Like the second to last comment, and I am kind of. Unfortunately,
no, because honestly, we got to keep Ravenshadow 666 trilogies, so we're not rain checking the episode and doing a free for all.
The bonus episode
covering the episode.
This could be like the special code.
Stop negotiating shit like motherfucker. It's not happening.
That's how someone just rain check this episode.
So I'm gonna go ahead and continue it. So, anyways, we also got Art LaFleur in this as Phil. Everybody knows this motherfucker, that's for sure. We just did Trancers just the other day, or last week, with actually with Ron Pertwee. So he was in that one, as well as Death Warrant, Sandlot. He was Babe Ruth. Replacement. He was the Tooth Fairy in the Tim Allen Santa Claus movies. Dude's in fucking everything. Shit ton of TV as well. We got Meatloaf in this. Obviously best known for his part in Total Eclipse of the Heart. Everybody, best known. That's it. In fact,
that's it.
Nothing else. I have nothing else to say about any of the stuff he's done. That in Wayne's World, obviously, but
Fight Club.
He was in the remake. He was in the remake of Stage Fright, which was garbage.
Rocky Horror.
2G1C.
He was on Rocky Horror too.
Oh
yeah.
Yeah, and a shit ton of music videos. Shit ton of music videos.
But the only one that counts is Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Yeah, of course. I love how he's not even like the actual like person who like really did the song. He's just like featured in it, but that's what he's best known for. We also got Judd Nelson in this episode as Gaston.
Gaston.
Oh, dudes and everything. Breakfast Club, New Jack City, St. Elmo's Fire. Lots of voices on Transformers. I'm sure Michael Ravenshadow has a lot to know. He knows about that. That would have been a good time for me to randomly bring up MZ, wouldn't it?
He's not doing anything right now, so we should call him. And he would meet Mark and be like, "Nice to meet you." It's like, "Motherfucker, you met him in real life several times, asshole." Because he doesn't know who he meets, and he'll be 50 next month. But that's pretty cool.
He doesn't look it at all.
That's true. That's true.
Hey, you haven't mentioned Judd's most famous horror film. It was USA Network with the sequel. Come on.
Which one is it?
I watched it live.
The only thing that was going in my head when I was sitting there thinking about him was he was in your favorite superhero movie, Steel.
I fucking hate you. Go fuck yourself. Fuck you. Fuck you. No.
Ron says Meatloaf, known best for his role as an underprivileged kid's lunch.
David gets me. Here it is. David, I tip my hat to you. There you go. Boom.
Cabin by the Lake, where he played. Oh, yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
All right.
Yeah, and the sequel. And actually, those movies are so hard to find. They are like $50 on up to $75 on Amazon right now for the Blu-ray of Cabin by the Lake. So
really,
like the Jack Hunter movies, they're easy to find.
They are. They are really easy.
True story. Hey, Jack Hunter Paranoid tapes. I got Jack Static coming out. Her Day 1 next month. We can just go on. I mean,
right. Jack Hunter presents Paranoia Tapes 1. Jack Hunter presents Paranoia Tapes 2. Jack Hunter presents 6.
I hear the fourth one sucks dick. Because of the narrator.
105, yeah.
Hey, longest running found footage franchise in found footage movie history. Fuck off. Boom.
No, I want you to do it, man.
You should get yourself a trophy so you could display that.
I am. Well, look, here I have it. You go to Jack Hunter Productions Facebook and you can buy shirts like this.
So, anyways, Jack, we would have had.
He doesn't support the show, so.
Yeah.
So, Jack, why don't you go ahead and give us a pretty quick walkthrough of this episode, man?
All right, so the pretty quick walk through.
Don't talk fast. Actually, talk, but just go through it.
Just go slow.
Not like super quick. Like everybody already thinks there's something wrong with you. We don't need them to think you're fucking doing coke too.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, all right, the episode opens up with a man trying to find out if there's a better way he can make squid, and he talks about squid on a stick, and he has this squid restaurant. Which is insane, but hey, it's cool. He was an entrepreneur. Judd's character Gaston says, "Hey, I have an idea," and basically Christopher Reeve's character is just like a total dick. He's like, "I pay you to sweep, not to think," and he's like, "Huh? Suit yourself." Next thing you know, this cop comes in. They introduce the cop, and he's like, "You want a burger?" "No, I can't handle that shit right now. All the stuff going on." He walks out. Next thing you know, that night, the woman, the wife of Christopher Reeve, steps out and sees Judd across the street and actually pulls the whole, like, "What are you doing with him? Come be with a real man with real dreams." And she's like, oh no, I love him. And he's like, "Yeah, you'd love me better." And then she walks off. And then while the guy, Christopher Reeve, is inside the shop, Meatloaf comes in, who plays his realtor, or his landlord, and starts giving him bullshit, talking all, which is funny because he talks all big and bad, gets in his face and shit. Next thing you know, Christopher Reeve accidentally cuts him, and he turns into a little bitch, which is really, really bad writing. And then he chases him outside, like, I'm sorry. Judd's character sees him from across the way, sees what's happening. It cuts to the next morning, and well, no, it goes at that night. That later that night, the wife gets all like spruced up, like super horny, and wants to fuck. And then he's like, then he kind of screws it up, and he screws it up by saying, "Oh, babe, before we fuck, can I take out more money and get you more in debt on your credit card? I have this other idea." And she's like, "What the fuck?" Totally killing the mood and shit. Then it cuts to the next morning. They're all depressed because they think they're getting evicted. Judd's character's in there sweeping up, taking care of the place like he's supposed to. The cop comes in and says, "Man, we found your landlord's what was his name? It was some weird name.
It was Chumley.
Yeah,
Chumley.
So, do you find it weird that they were a squid-based restaurant and he was Mr. Chumley?
It was foreshadowing. Honestly.
Right.
So he says, we found his car full of blood, and he's like, I don't think he made it. If he did, it'd be a miracle. And then he's like, what do you got on the menu? He opens up he's like, can I get some eggs? And they open up the fridge, and it's like these nice looking steaks. And they're like, who did that? And then Judd's character says, well, I got this supplier at an awesome deal, whatever. And they cook the steak, and the cop, I guess, spreads the word organically somehow through like mysterious powers. Yeah, he absolutely loves the steak. Next thing you know, people start coming in, and she's like, hey, do you got some more? And he's like, yeah, I got it in the freezer. He goes back there, and then he says, all right, this Christopher Reeve follows him because Christopher Reeve sees Judd's character pull out a handkerchief that Chumley had. And this was honestly the worst part of the episode because Christopher Reeve's acting sucked dick right here. It was horrible. It was bad. I see Michael go say it. What do you want to say?
It's hard, man. It's fucking sick.
Yeah, it is hard.
Was this after his accident?
No, fuck you. So yeah, to see him do bad acting is bad. He accuses Judd of something, and he's like, I'm so sorry, man, blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, hold this door open. He opens the door, and there you see Meatloaf's body, like hanging in the fucking freezer. Like, he could have been more inconspicuous. Next thing you know, he's like chopping up stuff, and he literally convinces Christopher Reeve's character to do this, and then says, people come in, they start serving food, and then that night they make $1,500 a day, which I guess for that time was really good.
For the 90s, that's like $1 million.
Yeah. No. Well, yeah.
Well, slow down.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, and then, Judd approaches
They eat almost all of Meatloaf too.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna have to get more, and he's like, now we're partners. Next thing you know, it says Gaston's Elf and Elm or something. His Mark, you want to chime in? Are you? You're getting. Is he okay? Mark,
just keep going, dude. You're fine.
Okay. So next thing you know, he goes into they start getting everybody in, and then Christopher Reeve tries it and everything. Oh, and to say, and by the way, I missed an important part. Judd's character in the very beginning asked the girl if he wants to walk her home, and she's like, "No, it's okay. I got a gun," and it shows him the gun, and he still hits on her, which is insane. So we're back to the restaurant. So like it was like a couple weeks later, it forwards, and they're doing good. And then the Judd's character starts concocting a plan to, be with his wife and be a part of their, basically get with his wife. And he oh
Pretty
God,
much.
sorry.
He ends up framing Fred, or trying to frame Fred.
Trying to frame him. And the reason is because the knife he killed Meatloaf with is a knife that the cutterlingless. No, the cuttery is the cuttery stuff from the knife. It's a certain type of blade, and Christopher Reeve starts freaking out to Judd. He threatens him, and then follows the wife home and says all this stuff, like this crazy shit, because he actually, snuck out the gun that was in her purse. And then he goes back to the restaurant thinking he's going to manipulate them and there's going to be a brawl. Well, come to find out, Christopher Reeve didn't like guns and didn't like his wife having a loaded gun at all times. So they caught Judd. They both caught him with what he was doing. The cop comes in and Judd's like, yes, save me. And next thing you know, basically the cop says, fuck it, we're going into business. Kill him. I don't give a fuck. And it ends.
Taste for it already.
Yeah.
Right. No. Yeah. Not bad. So anyways, before we get to the differences between the episode and the comic book, I'm going to go ahead and catch us up on some of these comments. Okay. There's a fucking lot of them.
God, I didn't even think.
Yeah, definitely. So let's see.
Shit. Wow.
We got Black Dog Meatloaf. Did you get my coupons? we got David chiming in. The plot of the episode sounds familiar to the classic play Sweeney Todd. Yeah, I can see that. That's for sure.
Seen it.
No, you haven't? Oh man, it's not. I haven't seen like the classic play, but I've seen like the old version of it, and then there's a Johnny Depp version of it too. They're just musicals. They're not bad for what they are, I guess. Ron Pertif, JB, Jack, I pay you to sit there and take body blows, not talk.
Impossible.
See, Ron, the writer of this episode must have read the Jack Hunter book on script writing then. The writer of this episode is fucking A.L. Katz, man. Like, he's actually a big time Tales from the Crypt producer. Without that guy, we wouldn't have got what we had to begin with. Be honest with you.
I just didn't like that one part with where Meatloaf comes in acting all badass and he gets a small cut on his hand and he turns into a little bitch. I didn't like that part.
I think that's probably like real life Meatloaf.
Wait, real life Meatloaf? You think he gets a small cut on his hands and he turns into a bitch?
He might. I don't know. I don't know him that well. Do you?
Disagree. I think you're wrong on that. I think in the real life Meatloaf would just fuck shit up.
He did anything for love. Okay, so. Right. But he won't do that. He wouldn't do that.
He's kind of a big dude. He could wrestle that cut down to the ground and choke it out.
But he was wrestling Superman, so
yeah.
Meatloaf versus Superman.
Yeah. Well, Superman won this time.
Meatloaf is like Clayface and can morph into something. I don't know.
Right. Nice. I think they should have a rematch. And Jack's getting really tired of my Christopher Reeve jokes. So we got Sam Knight, like a 70s pimp, got my money, bitch. I'm not sure what that one's in reference to.
It doesn't matter. It's funny.
Right. Rod for T. Meatloaf is not inconspicuous. Have you seen that man? Also, to be fair, Reeve is an amazing actor. He did the best he could with what he had in that ghost written script you wrote. I'm not sure what that one is about.
He's trying to be a cut down, but wait. I forgot. Here's the thing. I'm still making movies, Ron.
You guys are dicks.
Are you? Yeah. Are you really?
I am.
Kind of.
Love you.
Kind of. I don't know. Let's see. Sam Knight. They should have Meatloaf. We got Ron Petit. Wake me up when he's done. I could have used Manscaped, regrown the hair, and shaved again by now.
That's a true story.
You could have, and you could use our code TFTP20 to save 20% and get free shipping. Oh, God.
Manscaped.com.
Plug.
Sam Knight. Oh, the Jack Hunter bedtime stories. Then we got Ron. The Stan miniseries is shorter than this.
Sam, fuck you, Ron. Sam, your baby's due the 27th of October, by the way, so I need my money.
Let's see. We got Sam Knight chiming in again. Meatloaf actually stabbed his uncle or dad or some relative in self-defense in real life. So, well, I guess I'm wrong. Mark, you got me. You got me. So, anyways, to talk about some of the comic book differences, which this one is like, there's actually quite a few differences. First off, there's not really a couple doing anything with the restaurant. It's two guys that are doing it, and they're approached by another guy who has a business idea to pretty much try to help them increase their profits. Mark's gonna go grab a beer, everybody. But while doing this, he makes a deal with them that he will work for free until they start to have a profit, and then he wants 50%, which, keep in mind, 50% of the profit would leave the other two splitting 50%. So 25, 50%.
Okay.
Well, the guy ends up turning the entire restaurant into like a chicken restaurant. And he ends up getting a really good deal on chicken. And, he like puts a huge old chicken sign outside, puts an outdoor barbecue pit, and he's doing a restaurant like that. And he starts making a lot of money. And then two other guys, they end up getting really upset about it and come up with a plan. And with their plan, they go over to his house. They tie him up and burn his house down and think that they killed him. But the next day, his body is found in a different area. But before he ended up dying, like, obviously he was found burnt to a crisp. But before he was actually found dead, he boiled one of the guys and deep fried the other. So they didn't really feed people, but it still had somewhat of that vibe, which, whatever. It was pretty cool. But before we talk about what we thought about this, we're going to keep this episode rolling, play a quick commercial, and we'll be back in just a moment, everybody.
Support for Tales from the Podcast and 2G1C is brought to you by Manscaped, who's the best in men's below-the-waist grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. They obsess over their technology developments to provide you the best tools for your grooming experience. Manscaped is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide. We have an exclusive offer for our listeners, 20% off, free shipping with the code TFTP20 at manscaped.com. Manscaped has hooked up these fine gentlemen with a bunch of tools and formulations from their Perfect Package 3.0 kit. This is Chuck. He got a razor caught in his balls while he was trying to shave, but that's never going to happen again because Manscaped has created the best ball hair trimmer ever, the Lawnmower 3.0. It features a cutting-edge ceramic blade, an LED light for a more precise shave, and is waterproof to make sure your shower shave is clean and easy thanks to their advanced skin-safe technology. And don't use the same trimmer you use on your face as your balls. It's just nasty. The Lawnmower 3.0 comes inside the brand new Perfect Package 3.0, which comes with everything you need to keep trim, cut-free, and smelling nice down there. I'm looking at you, Jack, because the Manscaped Perfect Package 3.0 also includes a crop preserver, which is a deodorant and moisturizer for your balls. Put it on your balls. Why are you not putting deodorant on the smallest part of your body? And yes, Jack, your balls stink. That's why you don't have any dates. But now, with the crop preserver and the crop reviver, you can get those dates, sailor, so get on out there. And also, Manscaped threw in 2 free gifts into their perfect package. A pair of high-performance Manscaped boxer briefs, aren't they sexy, that'll keep your junk feeling fresh all day, and a travel shed bag to store all your grooming goodies. Trim that junk of yours and trim 20% off and free shipping with the code TFTP20 at manscaped.com. Your balls will thank you. We save balls.
Awesome. And we are back. But before we get too carried away, I also want to go ahead and mention one of our other sponsors, House of Mysterious Secrets. You guys got to go over there and check out some of the really cool horror merch that they have over at houseofmysteriousecrets.com and use our discount code 4130 to save 10% on anything that you purchase there. And man, they got some pretty cool shit, that's for sure. I don't have it by me again. I don't know why I don't fucking keep it here, but I got a really cool.
I mean, God forbid you have.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, God forbid you have something of our sponsors, dumbass.
Oh, whatever. I did last episode. So why aren't you? So, anyways,
right there. You want me to shave my balls live again?
Nobody wants that.
No.
Okay, I was throwing it out there. Okay.
No, it's a horrible idea.
Okay.
No. So anyways, let's go ahead and talk about our thoughts on this episode. So I think this would be hilarious to start off with Mark.
Here you go, Mark. Front and center, brother.
Justin, thank you so much for kicking it over to me. I appreciate that. Love to be able to kick this off for everybody. Christopher Reeves, best Superman ever. That's my take on this episode. Back to Jack.
Okay, well. Okay, well, I guess I'm next. Okay, so all right, so this episode was good. The only bad part I didn't like was that part, where Christopher Reeve, like with that, he did the best he could, but I don't know, it's just like to cower. I guess I'm not used to seeing Christopher Reeve cower in anything. Especially like when he was in the Village of the Damned, he's a strong actor, and to play a coward in a sense, it just wasn't him. He wasn't that type of actor. But he gets his revenge, and it comes straight through, very very strong in the end of the whole story. I really like the twist. I want to say I didn't see it coming, and even as a writer. Like, I love the twist. I love being surprised, and it did surprise me. So I'm gonna give this episode a solid 7. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. And Christopher Reeve, best Superman ever. Duh.
Okay.
Once you're done with all the reviews, I would like to debate best Superman ever with Jack.
All right. I love it. I do.
That's after
all
this.
right.
Well,
so anyways, Mr. Michael Ravenshadow. What did you think about this?
It's so funny. Like, I've been honored to be on the show for the times I've been on, and doing the episode 6, has been great. But watching this one was so funny to me because it was not only was it set in New England, but it had Christopher Reeves rocking a Boston Red Sox cap, which was pretty fucking dope for me. I agree. I don't like the Man of Steel cowering, but I think he channeled some of his inner Clark Kent, and I think it was a great example of what made Tales of the Crypt so great, that it would get these A-list actors in these different roles. And granted, some would be A-list actors showing their breasts. Mariel Hemingway. Just saying.
Yeah. Boobies.
Not to be Randy Pan the Goat Boy, but and the fact that I love Judd Nelson as much as the next guy, but Judd Nelson is what, like 5'6"? Reeve is fucking 6'3". Yes, yeah. Maybe taller.
You can
so
looking up,
I don't care how good of a fucking actor you are. If you're that height, you're gonna put this fucking dude in the dirt. I don't care if you were fucking Bender in fucking Breakfast Club. But I liked it. I do recommend, as a business model, don't have your seafood joint be selling just squid.
Yeah.
I'm not even in New England. That doesn't get. There's a joint in Providence called Chop Miss Charlie, and they sell steak too. You know what I mean? Like, you got to diversify your skill set there. So,
look, squid on a stick, genius.
Yeah. And then when the cop came in the beginning, he's like, he got his coffee. He's like, "You want a squid sandwich?" He's like, "No, it's like fucking 7 a.m., dog. I don't want a squid sandwich." That's not what I'm into, sir. Put some fucking chicken up in here. Give me a tender, like a motherfucker. But I liked it. I liked it. This was classic Tales from the Crypt, man. It was, on one hand, could be played by numbers. I thought the swerve was nice with the husband and wife team up at the end against John Bender. And that'll always be John fucking Bender to me. But it's a fucking good fucking role. But it was fun. It was fair. Yeah. Turn the camera off. Maybe I've watched too many cannibal pictures recently, but overall, I thought it was fun. Was it? I may have seen this when it aired originally. I'm not quite sure. I would still say this was a show-wise a 5 out of 10, but cast-wise would bump it up to 6. So I still had a blast with it, and it was fucking Christopher Reeve wearing a Boston Red Sox cap. So
That's
treat.
That's fair. And I'm kind of surprised that you don't remember what you were doing July 22nd of 1992.
I was probably playing with my Superman action figure, watching Nightcore, probably.
Should have been watching this one live. So, anyways, I guess we're over to me now.
Yes.
I thought this was a pretty fun one. I agree with Ravenshadow completely. The cast on this right here really boosts this one up. One of the things that I really actually probably my favorite part about this episode is a lot of the actual gore and the practical effects that they used for this. They did a really good job, I thought, especially for the budget, for the time and everything doing this. And I'm pretty sure that this had to have been oh God, what's his name? Oh, I'm never gonna fucking live this one down, that's for sure. Todd Masters, because he was doing a lot of the special effects at this time for Tales from the Crypt, and like it's just fucking amazing the work that he did, like right there and everything too. I loved it though. I like anything that kind of has that cannibal vibe too. I don't know what really attracts me to that. Maybe it's like a hidden secret, something I really want to do. I don't know. But overall, I'd give this one probably at least like a 6.5 out of 10, or in between the 6 and 7. It's definitely rewatchable. It's a fun episode. Anything with Meatloaf in it just really bumps it up. Like anytime, that's for sure.
You know what I just realized? I feel sorry for the. I mean, you think he did a full body cast for that? Like a full body.
No, he really had to do that, dude. They went all out. It was hard.
Okay.
It was really hard for him to grow all that back.
They really killed him. It was a snuff film. Although it was weird though, when we saw him in as Chumley in the beginning, I didn't see any ponytail. I don't know where the long hair came from when he was hanging in the fucking in the refrigerator.
It grew in the freezer.
It's true.
You know, the cold helps. You know.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. You know, they don't want to tell men about it, but if you just hang out in the freezer for at least 15 hours a day, your hair start growing really quick.
What he did was he used our sponsor Manscaped to his hair.
They don't do hair growth. That's opposite.
But, no, he shaved. He shaved.
I love how Jack's using the shave. It specifically said don't use the manscaping for your balls and your head, but Jack's like, yeah, no. I'll use it in the head.
No. Well, they do say it's nasty, and to be fair, we all know Jack Hunter is nasty. So
coming soon to a theater near you.
That's a new movie.
The new next Jack Hunter movie. Jack Hunter presents Jack Hunter being nasty with Jack Hunter.
Found footage nasty.
Jack Hunter, if you're nasty.
Sweetheart, we'll find out after the show.
He's gonna film it as a VR series. Everyone's gonna love it. Oh
dude,
man!
You know what? That would be my big break. That'd be like, oh, you're the dude that did the porn with you were shaving your balls. Yeah, that was me.
That's the new horror movie, Jack. Found footage. It's Manscaped. You put a camera on the
on the razor. Oh,
live and start shaving balls.
Right. No way, Jack. It'd just be a matter of time before he gets arrested after that. He's not going to use it on himself. He's going to hide it somewhere random and hope people use it.
So you're saying never use Jack's Airbnb?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I've learned from experience. It's pretty rough.
The B&B stands for something else.
Fucking hate you. Anyways,
you're the one that used it.
Anyways, though, this has definitely been a really fun episode. Mark, dude, thank you so much for surprising us and staying up. I know this is is this a little late for you?
Because I'm older than you? Is that a joke?
Hey, make sure you take your Geritol, your vitamins.
No, dude. Great timing. I just happened to be drinking a beer, watching. I saw that you popped up on YouTube. I'm like, holy shit.
My question is, when are you not drinking a beer?
Some of my most favorite people are doing something, and then
Jack.
You and Jack.
That's so fucking man.
And I feel like I jumped in and had nothing to offer to the podcast as far as Tales from the Crypt. I think that's why your one listener said, yeah, Mark, hey, it's okay if you leave. But it was awesome to be invited. I appreciate that. Ravenshadow, it's been too long, my friend.
Brother, I miss you so much, dude. Seriously.
I got to say, man, I've been thinking about you and Trick or Treat Radio, and I don't know why we haven't talked for a while, but I guess the pandemic will blame that. Jack, glad you're still making movies, man. That's amazing that you persevere through everything, and I love you for that. JB, great job with continuing to do the podcast. I'm glad I could be a minor, little, minuscule inspiration because you've taken
a little bit more than that
and just jumped off. Great job, my friend. And I feel like I'm talking too much, but
anytime you're giving us praise, we enjoy it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just to be allowed to hang out with you guys.
Well, stay in the green room, man. Stay in the green room when we drop you down, and we'll talk.
Oh, yeah.
We'll talk
stay in the green room.
Well, hey.
Green room's over here.
But before we go ahead and let you go, though, buddy, why don't you tell everybody where they can find Paranormal Punchers?
Now it's time for plugs. Yeah, paranormalpunchers.com. We got a lot of fun things going on. We got a puppet show coming. We got the podcast. We talk about all things weird, strange, UFOs, aliens, ghosts. We like to have fun with the paranormal. We don't make fun of it. Just have fun with it. I got a new comic book coming out called Bigfoot Ridge. I hope you guys will check it out. I think it's a really good story inspired by true events. And of course, then I made other stuff up, but it should be
based on true events. Yes. All right, Mark, thanks for joining us. We'll see you after the show.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Love you, buddy.
All right, man. We'll definitely chat with you here in a little bit. So anyways, man, Ravenshadow, once again, dude, thank you so much for coming on. It's always a pleasure. You know, it's awesome. Like, I do feel a little bit bad that I didn't have your 45-minute intro set up for it, but to be fair with the episode for today, I mean, we would be here till like 2:00. So,
That's fair.
Everybody check their clocks.
Who cares? But anyways, man, dude, thank you so much for coming on, dude. It's always a blast. You know we love you, dude. Why don't you tell everybody where they can find Michael Ravenshadow and Trick or Treat Radio?
Oh, thank you, JB and Jack. No, Trick or Treat Radio, we do a live podcast every Thursday night around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard and Boston time. We've been doing this about almost 8+ years, and we do a film discussion, and we stay on the fringe of VOD. So we try to stay kind of what's current. We're definitely long form. We do 3 to 4 hours every week.
No way.
It's true. It's damn true. We've got some positive press. We won Best Long Form, so we are known for our length, which is very exciting.
That's what she said. Ooh.
That's what we hope they say that, but my fans are mostly dudes. But it's like perhaps I'm sending the wrong message. I was telling my girlfriend, like, yeah, you wonder why your fans are guys. Yeah, okay. But with that said, if you want to check us out, the audio drops on Friday mornings and Stitcher, all the platforms. We're on Pandora now, which is very exciting. Open the box.
Really, Justin? Really?
But if you want to test the waters, check out episode 450, where we discuss a film with our friend Karando Mitsutake, who's a director. He made Gun Woman, Karate Kill. He's next picture is a Japanese giallo, which is pretty rad. You may know him from Heroes Season 2, where he played the blind wolf when Hero went back in time. He was in
Karate Kill was fucking amazing, and so was Gun Woman. They were amazing movies.
So killer. I mean, Gun Woman is the best Japanese, La Femme Nikita meets Black Widow origin story that you've never seen yet. He does sleaze and violence and nudity so well, but we've met him in real life. We've had dinner together, and he's such a genuine human being. So that's a great lead-in. But I'm part of an ensemble team, and I'm talking myself, Johnny Wolfenstein, Monster Zero, Ares, God of War. We're a bunch of friends, last 20 plus years. So, check us out. Any D-bag with a mic can do a podcast, but we want to be your D-bag. So come hang out with us. And I love you guys so much. I'm so proud of what you're doing on Tales from the Podcast. 2 Guys, 1 Crypt. I'm very impressed by this empire that you're forging, and it's been a complete blast hanging out with you fellas. Love you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, dude. Those kind words, man, especially coming from somebody like you. You helped get my start, their start. So without you indirectly, I wouldn't have got started, because then Mark would have been off doing something else probably. But
thank you.
I still, man, we greatly appreciate it having you on, dude. We love you to death, dude, and we can't wait to see you for the next episode 6. That's for sure. But I love it. I'm going to go ahead, drop you down, and we're going to go ahead and wrap this show. So feel free to stay behind the scenes if you want to, and we'll be back. We'll be back there to talk to you guys in a few minutes. So there we go, guys. We were able to talk about a shitload of stuff and Tales from the Crypt still.
Absolutely. And here's the thing that Michael, I don't think realizes is when we have him on the show, JB will call me a couple weeks ahead of time and be like, yo, we got your buddy on. I'm like, Michael, he's like, yeah, it's just like this eruption of excitement, because I know
it's in his pants.
It really is, and that's where I use my Manscaped, Manscaped.com with TFPT, TFTP 20, yeah, for the discount. But no, I absolutely loved tonight. Guys that have tuned in know the chemistry that Michael, Justin, and I have every single time. It's not a short episode ever, and it's amazing to have a chemistry, with someone that's on the same wavelength of that. And I know, a lot of you guys that are following us, and maybe this is your first episode, where don't feel bad for me, by the way, everyone listening to. Everything we do here is in love. Anything we say is in love.
They don't feel bad for you.
I know, but sometimes I bring it on myself, sometimes I don't. But what I'm saying out there is that there is no hate in this show. There really isn't. So it's all woosah. I don't know why he's grabbing his balls, but
this is what you do the entire time you talk.
Really? I do this with
your hands. Yeah.
Oh, it's a Southern thing, man. I had to stop that in the military after I got out.
Cajun thing.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to this episode of Tales from the Podcast. I am your co-host, Jack Hunter. This is JB. And
oh, yes. And before we go, I do want to go ahead and say one thing just so Mark can see this. Mark, come back soon. A puppet show. I'm all in. Everybody fucking loves you guys. We can't, we obviously appreciate all of you all the time. And before we go, we also want to announce that in 4 weeks from now, I don't remember the date because I don't know. We'll do a post for it too. But in 4 weeks, because we want to, something like that.
3 plus 1. Yeah.
But anyways, we want all the podcast listeners to be able to get in on this too. So go ahead, head over to talesfromthepodcast.com. Make sure you go and try to check out our YouTube or our Facebook page so you can actually tune into some of the live shows. But in 4 weeks, we're going to be giving away it's like a 10 or 11 pack of movies. Yeah. It's going to be a surprise. We're not going to tell anybody what movies they're getting, but all you got to do is tune in live and you got a chance to win it. And if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel and you're tuning in live, feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Take a screenshot of it, send it over to me or Jack. We'll take tally of it, and that can get you 2 entries in for trying to win it. So, go ahead, check that out. Obviously, check out our sponsors with House of Mysterious Secrets, as well as Manscaped and
Blu-ray Underground.
Yeah, and Blu-ray Underground, that's for sure. But hey, Jack, do you have anything else that you want to add before that?
Thank you, Mark. Having you on the show was amazing, and my first time seeing you, I guess, in person via this. I was baffled and flustered. It was an amazing event tonight that turned into this 1.5-hour show. So thank you so much, everyone, for listening to our rants and rave. And with that being said,
the crypt is closed.
Bye.
Thanks for listening, kiddies. You're all a scream.